it is finally that time for me to give my opinions about the new Royale High update. So in today's video, I am going to be giving my full opinion on the entirety of the Mermaid Tail update. Alright, hi. TT here, and today I am going to be giving my full opinion on the entirety of the new Mermaid Tail update that would have dropped not too long ago. Alright, so before the video starts, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow all of my socials. They will be linked in the description. Without further ado, let me get into the video now. Now, just like my other Royale High update coverage videos, I will be splitting this video into multiple sections just to get to the point and say what was new and say my opinions about that specific section. So in this section, we will be starting off with the main attraction of this update, which is the new Mermaid Tail quest. Alright, so let us talk about the new quest for you guys to get your seasonal mermaid tails. Alright, so if you actually have no idea how to even start this quest, don't worry, I will be explaining it right here for you guys. So to be able to start the quest, all you simply need to do is to go out into the open beach in Campus 4, which you will realize has been extended specifically for the Mermaid Tail update. And on the shore, you will see that there is a small blue bottle along the shore. Whether it is on the left or the right, you will find it there. Alright, it will then give you a small paper and some steps for you to follow. The first step is for you to wait until it is nighttime to basically collect water from the glowing ocean. Once you collect that from the ocean, you quickly move on to step 2, which it directs you to your chamber, which a lot of people were actually confused about, and your chamber is actually a dorm. So you just need to run to your dorm, and basically what this step does, it tells you to get 3 candles and place them down in a little summoning circle, and you need to put your little bioluminescent blue bottle down. So once you put it down there, you need to turn off all your lights inside of your dorm, and you need to take out any power you want and shoot your powers at the bioluminescent blue bottle in the middle of all of the candles. Once you do that, you'll get a little cutscene, and then you quickly move on to the third step. The third step has you take your bioluminescent blue bottle and tuck it underneath your pillow, and you basically need to sleep there until the dawn, which is around 6 a.m. Once it is 6 a.m., you'll wake up, and then you'll quickly move on to step 4, which is basically naming your bottle, because apparently there is a little fishy inside of that bottle. Once you name it, you need to go into your locker and you need to stash away your fishy there, and throughout the day you need to give it love while you go to your classes. So while you go to your classes, you come back to your locker and you give it love, and once you give it enough love, it will finally hatch, and then the final step will need to tell you that you need to let the fish go. Once you let the fish go, a very amazing cutscene will play, which obviously has taken the Royale High developers a long time to animate, with the mermaid Harmony basically giving you a speech on how good you did. I didn't read the whole thing, and she basically blesses you with your mermaid tail of your choice. Now, my honest opinion about this, I absolutely loved the quest, and I did it over again with the water powers, and I honestly can't believe how well done it was and how straightforward it was now that I actually know what to do, and I still have the other ones to do. But honestly, I would say that this was 100% worth the wait, and I would say that it was a very well done and very well animated mini quest. All of the little animations in between, all of the little hints as to what you're supposed to do here and there, like, it's really well done. Like, I have genuinely nothing bad to say about the update quest there, besides the fact that I really disliked the fact that when you give the fish love, it takes such a long period of time, and when you miss out a step, I think it was at step 4 where you needed to guard the bottle while you're sleeping, I had missed out a certain part where I was supposed to sleep until dawn, which was 6 o'clock, and I had missed that point, and I basically needed to play through an entire Royale High day, and it was just so boring to have to wait an entire Royale High day. So I really hope that if new players come in, that they do fix that in the future. But overall, those are the only 2 complaints that I have about it. I really do like the quest, and it is very well done. So with that all being said, let us move on to the next section, which will be discussing the mermaid shop. Alright. So this mermaid shop is actually very interesting, and I actually have an entire video planned just for this shop, so I'm not going to go into great detail about it, but I'm just going to go into detail as to how to access it and what's in it. Alright, so what is in this shop after you complete the quest and stuff? It will be available in the shop and you will be teleported to this little place where Harmony will be there ready to sell you some items inside of the shop. Now, what is important to note about this is that apparently halos are available to buy inside of the shop and they are cheaper than the tradery priced ones, and also toy items are available for you to buy here and they are also cheaper. Now, as I said before, I'm not going to go into great detail about it, but there are some new mermaid items that are available inside of this shop, and also what is inside of the mermaid shop is a trading lagoon, which a lot of people have been kind of theorizing about, and my personal opinion is that I think it's going to be some sort of merchant trading thing. So it's going to be a realm where you can basically go to trade whatever you have inside of your inventory to like an NPC to trade it for like another mermaid tail. Like, let's say you have one mermaid tail, you offer it to another NPC and they're like, oh well, I have this mermaid tail, would you like to do a trade? Like, I think that's what it's going to be. It wouldn't really make sense for them to like bring out an entirely new realm just for trading to happen there, because what would trading hub be for, right? I think it's going to be something like what a merchant trade would be like when you're on an adventure and stuff like that. So that's what I personally think about it. So now that we have finished speaking about that section, let's talk about the rest of the update. All right. So as we walked into Campus 4, we would have realized that there is a brand new beach location, and the beach location has actually been extended just for the Mermaid Tail update. And let me tell you, I absolutely love it. I love swimming around in my little mermaid tails, which, by the way, I really love how animated the mermaid tails are. Specifically in this update, I love how flowy and how elegant all of the animations are when it comes to swimming around in the update. It really feels really fluent, and I really don't have that much to say about the swimming aspect of the update and the mermaid tails. It's just really polished, and you can tell that they needed that extra time just to completely polish everything and to completely do everything that they needed to do, and they really did cook. I'm really happy about the update that they did bring to us, even though we have been waiting for a long time. As I would have said before, I really do think that this wait was worth it. Alright, so now that I've finished talking about that, let's move on to the next part, which is the Goddess of Triumph extension. Now, this Goddess of Triumph extension was something that we all definitely did not expect, and this Goddess of Triumph extension is the Goddess of Triumph potion, which when you buy this potion for 4,000 Robux inside of the shop, you actually get a mermaid tail, a very elegant mermaid tail. Alright, it is so adorable and so well animated. It's very detailed. I was very shocked when I first tried it on stream, and as I would have said before, with the whole quest, that is how you get your free mermaid tails. Inside of the mermaid shop is where you can get better mermaid tails, and if you want this elegant mermaid tail just to support the cause, you are going to have to pay 4,000 Robux. It's a big price to pay, but a lot of people are very willing to pay it, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. And we are going to move on to the last part of today's video, which is talking about the new Halo. So this is the brand new Evening Fall Halo that would have just revealed a couple of days ago. It is called the Silk Spun Evening Fall Halo 2025, and I absolutely love it. And honestly, I think Chippy did a really good job with this Halo, and it's actually the first time I've seen so many people unanimously agree to wanting a Halo, especially modeled after Chippy, because I know a lot of people have not been on board with a lot of Chippy's creations when it came to Halo. So I'm really happy that so many people really liked his design, and I personally really liked the design. And I don't know if I'm gonna win it this season. There's the whole rest of October October, but we'll just have to see. Alright, so let me end off the video by stating my overall opinions about the update. Alright. So, my overall opinions about the update, it is one of the best updates that we have gotten in the entire year, and I feel like the only reason why I can say that is because the entire of 2025, we've basically had a bunch of nothing updates. Like, all we've had is a couple of campus changes and a couple of new sets. I think we only got one set this year and just not really that much. So that's really the most I can say about the update itself. You can tell that they've been working on this for a long time, and I genuinely really love it, and that's coming from the person that always has something negative to say. The only negative thing I had to say about the update was the fact that some parts in the Mermaid quest were really tedious to do, like giving the fish love and having to sleep specifically until 6 a.m. in the morning. Other than that, the update was really well done, and I genuinely don't have anything negative to say about it. It's such a well done update. So yeah, I think that is all I have to say on today's topic. If you guys have anything to add, please put it down in the comments, and yeah, that is all I have to say on today's video. If you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya.